So here's the queue to get tickets into the Forbidden City. Yeah, hopefully it won't take us too long to get in. So we're about to enter the Forbidden City, but it's okay, we're allowed because they sold us tickets. So here we go. So this is coming through the main entranceway, through the archway, out into the first courtyard that you come to when you're entering the Forbidden City. And this is the first courtyard. There are a few of these, and to be honest, they all kind of look kind of the same, but anyway. They're kind of like the Guardian statues here at the front of the temple, Forbidden City. And I think this relief carving with all these dragons is pretty cool as well. So that is a big wall. That's the wall by the entrance of the Forbidden City. So we're in the second courtyard now, and I just thought I'd point something interesting out. Spotted all around there are these great big, I guess they look like cauldrons, and basically what they were is they were there in case of fire, filled with water, and so the water was ready to go, and they're spotted all around by all the buildings so that the water was there ready to put out a fire if a fire started. Here are some of the artifacts spotted around the courtyard. Big furnace, sundial, probably had to see that, statue of a crane, and over here you can probably see a turtle dragon. So there's lots of these things all spotted around the courtyards as we go through. More buildings used for various imperial ceremonies. And these guardians are pretty cool as well. So all these different halls and buildings, they all have different purposes for different ceremonies, and to be honest, I'm not going to show you them all or anything like that, because, you know, if you're a historian you might find that all fascinating. But I'll just show you a few bits and pieces of what you're going to see as you come through the Forbidden City. When you get off to the side of all the main courtyards and stuff, you see more of these little alleyways and things going into smaller buildings. And so these are often other ceremonial palaces, but also sometimes they lead to various types of accommodation and things like that. So for example, this building here was the residence of the imperial concubines. And this is the Imperial Garden, which I actually find one of the more interesting parts of the Forbidden City, with its, I guess, artificial or constructed stone formations and the trees and various bits and pieces. Basically, it's really nice to have some greenery. And this is some of the sort of parkland that surrounds some of the buildings inside the walls of the Forbidden City. We're just about to head out now, out through the East Gate. This is a view of the moat that surrounds the Forbidden City from up close, and the external wall of the city. So this is the Forbidden City as you can see it from Jingshan, which is the park just above the city. And as you can see, it doesn't all fit within the frame, and we're here on a rainy day, so you can't see how far it goes back, but the place is massive. So the other clips that I've shown, we really only showed little bits and pieces. Really, to take it all in, you really need to come here yourself. And look, so much of it ends up looking kind of the same that it's probably a good idea to do some research on the history if you're interested in that, or if you're not really interested in seeing a bunch of buildings that look kind of the same. This is probably the best view you'll get of it, where you can kind of take it all in from up above on the hill.